time for a new ETT? Someone just wrote in and said we should make them out of discarded Christmas trees. I think so. It'll make a perfect snowboard. This is every third Thursday, a chance for us to have some fun in our factory, get creative with board design and materials, just get spontaneous, come up with a theme, and build it. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
This is a ton of work. Your Christmas tree is like the icon in the house for like a month. Everyone puts all their beautiful ornaments on them and just gather around, and then after, it's just discarded on the street. So we're turning it into a beautiful snowboard. First challenge is just to debranch all of the trunks. That way we can then slide them through the resaw that we have. Then we'll put as many trunks together as we can, which will create a block, and then from that block we'll create the core. Our current plan is to do the exact same thing we do for our production cores. That process involves taking pre-cut pieces of poplar, gluing them together into one big block, and then using the resaw to cut thin slices. Then we use the CNC to profile and shape the core perfectly. You ever done this before? Nope. Me neither. Seeing these cool slices of tree trunk come off the resaw, we get an even better idea. That would be a cool top sheet. We're gonna cut thinner pieces, and we're just gonna make one core out of it. And it looks really cool. Like, you'll see all these little, intricacies of this pine in the core, which I like. We've never done this before, and we have to kind of make a core out of all these weird pieces. I'm gonna jigsaw out all these pieces just to put a little bit less space between them, so all the knots kind of line up. And then that way you just have a better bond between the wood and a stronger core. And it looks cool, adds a little more craftsmanship to it, I like it. Here's your core right here, boys. Made out of pure Christmas tree, the Christmas spirit. And now we will take this into layup. This board is gonna be almost, it's like 90% Christmas tree. We have a base and an edge, because you always need a base. But the core and the top sheet will be all made out of the pieces of pine that we've cut off of these Christmas trees. And we're gonna give this thing a whole new life. We know how to make a great core with poplar wood with our process, but to completely take apart that process and try this, pretty fun. I love this part. This is the 15 minutes of awesomeness where we all think about if it's gonna work or not. Looks good. I just saw a little sneak peek. I don't know if I want to share it with you guys just yet. So awesome. Look at this thing. This is gonna be a fun board to ride. Look at this. How awesome is this right here? Just some tree coming out of your snowboard there. Looks great. I'm really happy. Now we're just gonna finish it out, polish it up, get it ready for the mountains. Rolled up to Mountain High. I'm here with Zach Foster and Corey Whetstone. Just plucked these guys out of the park. They're locals here. We brought up a board. We've built a board completely out of discarded Christmas trees. It's full pine. All the trunks of the board are built into it. It's the core and the top sheet. You can see the little stump right here. Yeah. And it feels pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Pine.
that thing is so ready to get it going. I think it's gonna be just right, perfect. fun. It's nice. Feels just like my regular snowboard. It's really good actually. The edging is not bad at all. It's nice and flexy, has pop.
Swap the board, Zach's off it, Schroeder's on it, we're gonna go take some laps. It's so fun riding with Zach and Schroeder. They're AMs from Mountain High, and riding with AMs is unreal. The stoke level is through the roof.
This thing's pressy. Board is sick! Just lighter than I expected. I mean, it's a tree for God's sake.
Yeah, firecracker broke the top sheet right off. But look, your board's fine.
The trophy and the board is fresh.
Yeah. Wrapping it up from Mountain High today. These two, Schroeder and Zach, ripped this Christmas tree board apart. What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
What do you think? Watching them ride something that we literally dug out of people's trash and built a great snowboard out of old Christmas trees. It's fantastic.
That was a little bushy, Dave.
Really? Like it. Not down with your Cali lifestyle.